This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Catch the sun power.
This is the 7 a.m. Barbados Today update for Tuesday, May the 27th, 2014. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Good morning. The Barbados Workers Union has poured scorn on reports that some of its National Conservation Commission members are disenchanted with its level of representation in the current retrenchment dispute and are jumping ship in favor of the National Union of Public Workers. But Assistant General Secretary of the BWU, Dwayne Paul, says its members' confidence in the union has never waned during the ongoing impasse.
There have been expressing confidence in the union from the beginning. I don't think that has wavered. Everybody is obviously a little disappointed that we did not have a immediate situation to present to their colleagues. But unfortunately, sometimes it is easy to get into trouble and difficult to get out of it.
There has been talk in some sections of the society that the BWU has not been aggressive enough in defending the workers' rights against the NCC administration. Meanwhile, the NUPW has taken up the same issue of representation. President Walter Maloney says his union's actions are directed by its executive council and not by any special interest group or political entity.
We have been able to get the message to people that this is what has happened. We have sat down with the workers, we have tried to explain to them, these are the steps, this is what has taken place, and these are the ways we're going to try to correct whatever it is. Right? I think that's what we've been doing. And so even in an environment like this, and you hear people say we drop the union, fine, and then it's made the point. As long as people understand that the union is there to represent their interests, and they keep saying this all the time, this organization's agenda is not going to be set by nobody, it's going to be set by the people who belong to this organization. It's not going to be set by nobody. No political party, I don't care with this, no church group, okay? No special interest group. Is going to be set by the people who pay the $26 to come here every day.
Now, a day after Prime Minister Frandil Stewart announced he was referring the National Conservation Commission dispute to the Employment Rights Tribunal for correction of some procedural missteps, concern has been raised that another misstep has occurred, this time in the form of a possible conflict of interest at the helm of the tribunal. Barbados Today has learnt that the chairperson of the 9-member body, Attorney-at-Law Tracy Codrington, is the daughter and legal partner of Mitchell Codrington, who is the industrial relations consultant to the NCC in the current impasse with the Barbados Workers Union and the National Union of Public Workers. This fact is already fueling discussion over whether or not she should be made to recuse herself from the upcoming proceedings. Local public health officials are carrying out an on-the-spot probe of a secondary school today following an outbreak of what appears to be a respiratory illness yesterday. The health team's investigation comes after some students fell sick on being exposed to the possible respiratory ailment. The Ministry of Health is assuring members of the public that procedures have been put in place to ensure the situation was well managed.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Catch the sun power.
On the regional front now, in Jamaica to be exact, telecommunications company Lime has started to reduce the price of its smartphones ahead of the impending removal of customs duties on some handsets. The 20% Common External Tariff, or CET, now payable on imported smartphones, is to be removed as of July the 1st. In a statement yesterday afternoon, Lime said it welcomes the decision of the government to remove the CET on imported smartphones, adding that the move will help more Jamaicans to own a web-enabled mobile device. Lime also says, as a preemptive move, it has cut the cost of its latest smartphone, which was introduced to the market yesterday. And finally, on the international scene, French President François Hollande says the EU must reform and scale back its power following a surge in support for Eurosceptic and far-right parties. Hollande says the EU had become too complex and remote and suggests that the focus should be on boosting the economy. That's been the 7 a.m. update. Join us again at noon, but until then, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb. Subscribe to our e-paper and like us on Facebook to get more news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph.
This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.